Hello, spooky followers. My name is Indigo Grimm, here with a brand new spooky news review. Let's talk about creepypastas. And if you don't know me, I heard from the Creepy Vines, that someone actually created another creepypasta song for this one. And if you don't know, I love musicians that make creepypasta songs reality. But which one is this time? Well, let's talk about a pet. A pet that is loyal to the end. A, a pet that mean people love, especially when they're so young. A pet that's supposed to drive you nuts, but they're very loyal, no matter how pissed off they make you. And before you ask, no, it's not a cat. It's a dog. But what would happen if a dog becomes more sinister, more creepy, more demonic? I'm talking about the one and only Smiley Dog, or Granny Dog, or other. Now, let me explain before you go after me. Most of these, I know these are not the original Smiley Dog photo, but there's a reason. The reason why I'm not going to post or show you the real photo of the Smiley Dog is because it's for my spooky followers' safety. After all, I'm not dealing with a chainmail to torment my spooky followers. Okay? After all, I'm here to entertain, not to harm. Okay? So most of these photos of Smiling Dog is actually art from famous or artists that I found on Google. So, yeah, you're welcome. Also, if you don't know what chainmail is, I'll explain it later on. Okay? Back to this. Now, let's see. Who is Smiling Dog? Well, this creature is a supernatural entity that haunts the living of a mortal who see his face, driving them into insanity or suicide. Also, again, I am so sorry for saying that. It does give me a bad taste in my mouth. But, yeah, most of the time when they see the real Grinning Dog or Smiley Dog, most of the time, they commit suicide or way worse. Bear with me here. So, now there's two very different versions of Smiley Dog. One is the one and only Husky, the grinning Siberian Husky. Also, terribly sorry if you do have a Siberian Husky, but you know why. The other version, the other is more demonic creature that looks like a dog in a photo. Basically. So yeah, more demonic. If a mortal viewed the real photo of Smiley Dog, they will be tormented and traumatized nightmares. And these nightmares will always feature them in it. The only thing to do with it is to grant its wish, and that is spread the word. Basically, this is actually a chainmail. This is actually the first chainmail that actually, I never dealt with this one. It was actually And if you don't know what a chainmail is, let me explain. A chainmail is actually a haunted mail that you had to forward to someone, or you'd be cursed, or haunted, or killed in a certain amount of time. Smiley Dog was actually the first chainmail that was actually picked up when the internet appeared. Unfortunately, we didn't have to deal with that. Thank gosh. But that should be easy, right? Just forward it to another victim, right? Wrong. Because some people don't believe in chainmail haunted, or they're being skeptic. So they're like, oh, what could possibly go wrong if I don't forward it to another person? Yeah, just say the dude was a fucking idiot. They were fucking idiots because if they don't spread the word, just say they end a more terrifying feat. Basically. The reason why is because if they don't forward the mail, the nightmare will get worse for the victim. And the picture will turn into the second form, the more demonic look of a dog, basically. Or the victim will commit suicide from no sleep, no nourishment. Yeah, so best bet is to forward the fucking mail. But if the person or the victim does survive for another long time, or a long time of resisting of Smiley Dog will manifest into the real world, not just haunting you in the dream realm, but also haunting you in the real life. And if he really, really loses their patience with the victim, they just hunt him down and kill him. Basically. Trust me, even dark forces have a limit. And sometimes, if they don't make their due, they'll kill you. Basically. Yeah, this chain letter was very popular when the internet blew up. And a lot of people died unexpectedly. But yeah, this is why. This is why if you find a letter, do not open it, especially if it's something very wrong. Because one, chain letters, they just look like a regular email. Do not open it. Just get rid of it. Because that's the only way you won't deal with creatures like the smiling dog or other chain letters. So yeah, best bet is to not open it unless you want to spread the word of the smiling dog. Or if you don't believe in that shit, good fucking luck, because this thing wants your soul. So yeah, best bet is to not open it. Or if you do, please just spread the word about it and let someone else deal with it. Okay? And before you go after me, I am so sorry, but if you're dealing with a chainmail, that's the only way you can deal with it. I am so sorry. But that's the only way to get rid of it. Do not open it, or if you do open it, send it to your next person. I don't know, your worst enemy. Maybe is your worst teacher at school, or even a person that you don't like. Maybe an ex, maybe. But enough of that. What about the song? Well, I'm here to review the one and only Smiling in the Dark, Smiling Dog Lullaby by CreepWave Sound. And yes, I know, I'm going a little too far revealing his songs, but he's the only one, I'm not even kidding, He's the only one who made creepypasta songs. I'm not even kidding. That's actually pretty shock. Even for me. This person right here actually created more creepypasta songs every month. And I'm actually pretty impressed. Because he does such a good job on each one, even though some of them is not a lullaby in my own standard, more rock and roll or heavy metal. But, he's the only one that actually created some creepypasta songs, while others don't. So, if you don't like that, that is totally fine. But for me, I'm still going to review them just like usual. And he created this song 2 months ago for the one and only Smile Dog. So let's see how this does. Like usual, I already got the video already up and running. So let's see how this does. In 3, 2, 1. My nose.
In the glow of your screen, I watch you unawares. A pale silhouette lost in midnight's glare. My grin's carved in shadows, cold teeth drip with dread. I seep through pixels, I live inside your head.
Your heartbeat trembles as my eyes start to gleam. A demon in fur, the cipher of your dreams. Open your mailbox, there I hiss your name. Once you see my image, you'll never be the same.
Real? Now this is a lullaby. I also like the flashing of the TV as well.
There's Mary E. trembling, skin pale as bone. She begged, don't show me, but now she's alone. Night after night, I haunted her soul. Dragged her to madness, consumed her whole.
I drip from your pupils like crimson regret. My grin cuts deeper than any mortal thread. You think you're safe, just a curious click. But once you unlock me, your sanity will split. A voice in your dreams, curling fangs at your door. Your reflection twisted, I'm the stain at your core. Smile into darkness, let me burrow below. A scream in the static, blood feeding the glow. Torn flesh in your mind, I'll make your nightmare bloom. Share me or suffer, I'm the herald of doom.
True.
I taste your terror, iron on your tongue, bile in your throat as my lullaby sung. Veins full of ice, heart pounding in rhyme. Tick-tock, the last breath you waste on time. Do you feel my hunger claw scratching your soul? One final picture to claim you whole. The world will be silent when I tear you apart, but your scream will echo inside every heart.
I've soaked in the red of 1,000 regrets. The canvas of nightmares, each drop a vignette. Bone shards and sinew for my wicked design. A tapestry of horror stitched line by line. Your reflection will shatter, your screams turn to cinders. I am the virus that kills hope in embers. So heed my invitation, the contract is sealed. Too late for escape once your fate is revealed.
Bleeding behind glass, a portrait of sin. I grin as your soul dissolves from within. Smile into darkness, let me burrow below. A scream in the static, blood feeding the glow. Torn flesh in your mind, I'll make your nightmare bloom. Share me or suffer, I'm the herald of doom.
Oh.
Clicked. You saw, you screamed. Now share me, or join the countless.
True.
Lost in the void. Smile, dear friend.
Indeed.
Smile.
Whoops. Did not mean to do that. But that was fantastic. Spooktacular. Now that's a lullaby. and a warning to the chain letter of Smiley Dog. Basically. Now that's what I'm talking about. Trust me. Knowing that, now that what I'm talking about, that's a lullaby. Don't, now, don't get me wrong. The rest of them that I reviewed were lullabies, but it didn't sound like lullabies to me. It sounded like more of a heavy metal type of song. But, it's still good. It's just that it doesn't sound like a lullaby to me. But this one right here, now that's what I'm talking about. Now that's a lullaby to warn people for clicking on the chain letter and now for their doom. Sorry. Oh man. Sorry. Now, I know this song was actually fantastic. I love the effect of the TV and the creature that looks like Smiling Dog as well. I guess he had the same idea. After all, if he did use the real Smiley Dog look, then he will probably have to deal with the same effect. Basically, seeing the real photo of Smiley Dog actually will cause a chain reaction again. This is why he did a different version of Smiley Dog. And this is why I use the art version of Smiley Dog for everyone's safety. And I know that's a coward move, but in my own opinion, I might be a coward, but I'm here for safety reasons. So if you go ahead, call me a fucking coward for not using the real photo. I don't care. I really don't. I could give two shits about that. This is for your guys' safety, no one else. Okay? If you want to see the real photo, the only thing I can say is spread the word. Okay? That's it. But the song itself was absolutely fantastic. Especially being a lullaby for this one and only Smiley Dog. And only that, I do love the feature, not the animation, the effect of the TV. It's actually telling a story that is a warning. If you click on the mail, you're basically screwed. Spread the word, or it's your doom. The herald of doom. And just say, it's not just dreams. This thing will fucking kill you. Or drag you back to where it came from. Hell. But, for me, this song was absolutely amazing. And CreepWave Sound, wouldn't mind giving him some spooky love from everyone else. After all, he's the only one that actually create creepy songs and unhinged songs for those who want to spread the darkness and creeps. But I better rate this. I'll at least give this song a 10 out of 10 and a whopping 75 blackened hearts for this one. But I better get going. I got another song to review from him, and it's something about a doll. So, until then, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay spooky.